All right, welcome to the Side Action, episode 34 of season 8. We are going long. My name is Jim Weglers, aka Wegs. You can follow me at Wegs on X and on Instagram.
And I'm Coop. You can check me on Instagram at Dalton Cooper and on X at Mr. Grumpy Gills. Do not forget about TikTok. I would never forget about
Don't forget about TikTok. Well,
Yeah.
It's harder to extract the video from YouTube Live.
Ah.
I haven't figured that out. I'm not that smart, but
Okay.
I'll figure out a way to TikTok just for you guys.
Yeah, we're taking the
Just
top.
do a TikTok dance. We're in person again, second time in a row. Don't forget about Side Action Pod on X, and Side Action Podcast on Instagram. So how you doing, sir? You're all red. You're almost chiefing it up today.
Yeah,
Chiefs?
no, it's the heat.
Oh, the heat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out Bam Adebayo. Good, just hanging out. It's almost the end of the week, thank God. And not a whole lot, just work.
Yeah, how was the party for you? The bar crawl with the gambling and stuff.
Oh, on Saturday. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a good. Oh, there was. I'm trying to relive that moment. Actually, somebody had bumped into somebody and they dropped their bag of weed all over the ground, which was kind of sad to watch.
Yeah.
But no, it was a great bar crawl. Everybody seemed to have a good time. We've learned that Laurel cannot deal blackjack. She does not know how to do it.
She was a dealer.
Yeah, she's one of the dealers.
Did you not have Jason and Herb be the dealers with those?
We should have.
vests?
They should have, but I think they were too busy playing, to be honest. So, but no, it's a good weekend. I'm trying to think of what else, like Friday night.
Well, Friday night we ended up a little impromptu, little trip to 10 Cat.
Yeah, that was actually. We should maybe check it
Do
out
it again?
again. Yeah, as long as I don't get soaking wet this time.
There's two things about 10 Cat. Well, one thing I love and one thing I hate.
Okay.
One thing I love, they may have a very attractive bartender that I like
Nice.
there.
Right.
And actually it was a good environment. We had a good time.
Yeah.
I was maybe a little bit lit from that martini I had meeting you there.
You didn't know a stranger at that.
I was like introducing you to everybody, and they're like, "Oh, you already told me about him." I'm like, "Sorry, I'm drunk," you know. And then the second thing, though, I will tell you that I paid for the drinks, which is totally fine. I wanted to treat you, but they put a hold on the debit card for like whatever, $100 or something, and then they charged the debit card in full on Tuesday, but the original hold didn't come up till today.
Oh, that's weird.
I was pissed. I called Chase yesterday. I'm like, when is this coming off? Well, they have, up to 3 business days. I'm like, it's Wednesday.
So cash only from now on.
I think
If we go
so.
there,
I think
okay.
so. Look, I'm sure that there's some funny business when they do that kind of thing. They get a little float or something on the money, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to me.
That is weird.
I wasn't happy.
That's really weird.
Jimmy wasn't happy. But
blame
and then the Four Shadows party, you missed that. I did make an appearance at Steph's, went over, had a good turnout. The Illinois game was very good turnout.
Yeah.
And then everybody left at the Illinois game. Was like, I was kind of surprised because in my mind, the second game was better, but I should have thought Illinois.
They knew the second game was going to
Talking
be a
about
clunker.
But Illinois brought in the biz.
Yeah.
But we had a great time. A little too much to drink. Ended up going to Holiday Club, as you saw
Nice.
on the gram. And I should have put that on TikTok.
Are they still open?
They are still open till the end of the month, per the bartender, till April 30th. They're trying to get an extension till the 15th of May.
Oh, wow.
So I was told by Nicole, who's a terrible, not a very good source, and who lied to me because said you guys were going there. I took a group of 4 people there, and it was fine. It was totally crowded. We had to wait to get in. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows it's closing, so everybody's going there. I'm like, look at all these youngsters. I'm like, hey, youngster, you're enjoying the old Holiday Club with me? And we had a great time, though. One of my buddies, Jimmy, who lives in California, was in for the weekend.
Nice.
He hit it up with us, which was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason and Erica made it later, but I was kind of done dancing by then. I can't jump around like I used to.
Yeah.
I do the jump around song. I'm exhausted.
House of Pain.
House of Pain.
Brings pain. Yeah.
Oh, that knee wasn't feeling good.
I bet.
But I'm getting the injection on Tuesdays.
Let's get ready for volleyball season.
I am.
Yeah.
Plan Saturday to get ready. So
Nice.
well, let's talk about the shed, which of course I guess I could have put 10 Cat in the shed. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. We'll
Okay.
keep tradition here. So I had Terrace Reed Jr.
Oh, in
Yeah.
the shed.
He's in the
Okay.
shed.
Okay.
He is the funny stat. The reason why he's in the shed is he's played 4 total years of college basketball. He's played 2 years at UConn. He
I
played
saw.
2 years at Michigan.
Yes.
And out of those 2 schools, they won 3 championships in 4 years. He
Yeah.
was not a part of any
I
of
know.
them.
I saw
So
that.
that is that is almost improbable. So shout out to my man Terrace.
Yeah.
Tough way to go out, but hey, he's part of history. I don't know if any other player could ever say that. And then I have marriage in the shed this
Oh,
week.
marriage, huh?
Yeah.
Like Rabel?
Yeah. Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini. Do you think there was like a personal investigator? Because like the photo where they're at
Yeah,
the
a
pool,
little
that's
close.
usually not. Yeah, but
It's off-site. You're not supposed to be taking pictures
right,
of
like,
women at the
well,
pool.
aren't they like 2.5 hours away from where all the meetings were happening too? So like, I'm almost thinking like this was a setup. Like somebody knew funny business was going on.
Yeah. Blackmail?
I don't know. And that's the other thing I'd like to know is like, were the hotel rooms made under their names, or did they have somebody? Because high profile people don't have their names on hotels. Like they just have somebody set
Could
up.
be.
So
Could be.
yeah, but marriage in the bin, tough scene for Mike Vrabel.
Tough
Diana
one.
Rossini. We'll see what comes of all this and what is actually going on.
When they put the picture, the meme of like her in front of him, like at the concert with the guy.
the Coldplay. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was good. But yeah, they were seen holding hands.
Yep.
And I don't know about you, but we hold hands all the time on this podcast. We are a hand holding podcast, so friends do that.
Hands, touching hands.
So we will. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, bad week for marriage.
It wasn't great. I will say, the hand holding I could probably be okay with. The hug I could be okay with. But you're at the pool, right?
Right.
I don't know.
And he's not exactly a not attractive guy. He's
of course.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Sure.
He probably looks pretty good with his shirt off.
So the biggest thing is that she covers the team, though, right?
She covers the NFL.
Okay.
Yeah.
NFL insider. So
right.
they I saw a lot of people blasting her because, well, they're supposed to have objectivity, blah, 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 blah. But, everybody knows each other.
Got to get those scoops,
Got to get the scoop.
Yeah.
Or hands. So I'm going to put Gino Auriemma in the shed.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he won 53 games in a row, right? I'm sure every time he won, he gladly walked across, shook hands, and walked right out. You lose the big game. Was it a poorly officiated game? Probably. Did you watch the game?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, we watched it at the bar at Tin Cat or whatever.
Did we watch it there?
Oh no, that was the Texas game. That was the Final Four game.
Yeah.
So
I was at.
I did see some of the national championship game.
I was at Pizza Lobo, so I was watching the game, and it was physical. They were letting them play. It did not help out UConn because their little offense, they couldn't get it. Whereas like they were just South Carolina was just going to the basket and laying it in. But the thing is, Auriemma's his best player, ripped her own shirt. And then he in the Holly Rowe interview before the end of the game, he was like, they're ripping her shirt out there and they're not calling anything. It's like, wait a second, dude. Did you see the replay? She ripped it herself. She was frustrated. She had to switch jerseys. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think I saw it in the aftermath, yeah.
And then at the end of the game, he's like talking smack to Don State. Look, I guess it's competitive juices and everything, but own up to it at the end. He said something about how she didn't shake his hand at the beginning of the game. There's a video of you shaking the hand. Gino, please get in the shed. Figure it out till next season.
I got a spin zone on that. Do you think that he was? Do you think he was being an asshole just to take all the attention away from how poorly his team was playing?
Could be.
Like, because he didn't want to, he would much rather have the storyline be about him and his behavior than like how bad the girls played or the women played in that game.
Yeah, maybe.
That was my only spin zone. It was like maybe he's big braining all of us. And he's like, you know what? I'm going to take a bullet for the team. They didn't play well.
They didn't play well.
I don't want them to get all the scrutiny, all the whatever. Yeah. So he's like, I'm just going to be an asshole and make a scene. Which I don't know if that's the case or not. A lot of people in the basketball world have always said that Gino is a good guy, a good coach, X, Y, and Z. So I could maybe see it, but that'd be a really big brain play by him.
But don't do it with Dawn.
Why not?
Like the team just won.
Yeah, but that's like the other prominent.
Oh, that's like next level.
Yeah, that's like the only probably person in basketball that can compete with him.
That's true.
Right? I mean,
that's
from
true.
a resume standpoint, well, not even from a resume standpoint, but just from like a juggernaut. Like
yeah, maybe you're right.
So,
maybe you're right.
I don't know. We'll see.
It was a bad look, Gino.
Yeah,
bad look.
It definitely was
after a good season. And then we talked about it last time. Both UConn teams. Well, that's foreshadowing. I have to wait. Wait. So, and then the other thing is the left end of Lucas Oil Stadium. As you're watching the game, nobody could make a goddamn shot on the left side of the court. Illinois, we'll talk about in a minute. There were so many dribblers that in and out layups that couldn't go in. I won't give all the stats, but basically neither team in the championship game could make a three-point shot on that end until the very end. It was ugly, man. Something was up at that rim. I don't know if it was crooked, it was too tight. The other rim was nice and bouncy because the balls were bouncing in. But the left side, Lucas Oil, you and your left end basket, get out of here. get in the shed.
I should have got Steph Curry in there because
See what
have you seen the
happened?
videos of him where he immediately notices when something's
Oh
off?
yeah, I bet.
Yeah, like the floor is not right, or like,
like,
he'll
hey.
shoot the ball once or twice and like the ball won't go in. He'd be like, wait a minute, there's something not.
He would have figured out immediately.
It literally, yeah. I was gonna say it turns out that he was correct, and like
Scotty Green was like, "Don't you think somebody would have said something?" I'm like, "Well, yes, but at the same time, like maybe when you hit a perfect swish, it doesn't hit the rim,
right?
But if you're not practicing bouncing the ball off the rim."
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, club dub. You want me to go first? Or you go
Yeah,
first?
no, feel free.
Mine are totally off the reservation here.
I only have one. So.
Okay, good. I probably should have put UCLA Bruins. You'd have put them in there.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I put Angel Reese, who
nice.
let's be honest. Angel Reese was here in Chicago. I never got to meet her. You got to meet her. You got to take pictures of her.
Yeah.
Not for Victoria's Secret, you didn't.
No.
But she's also she's a Victoria's Secret model, and now she's with the Atlanta Dream. She got out of Chicago just enough time. But hey, look, she's a force. She's a beautiful woman. I know she's a great basketball player. We know she can't. She's a good rebounder.
Yeah, rebounds.
But go ahead, club dub. I already left town, but we had it open for you just in case you want to come back. Get in the Art Murphy Lounge. Have a day. Bring some of your friends over from the Victoria's Secret shop.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure Art can accommodate that in the lounge. Let's get him in trouble.
No comment.
Exactly. He didn't show up to the party because he was hanging out with Natalia at Woodfield Mall. I'm like, well, A, you could bring her to the party, but B, what are you doing? Anyway.
Woodfield Mall.
And then second, Andy Fish Kopish. This is a buddy of mine from college.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
And honestly, he's not like a whiz on this thing. He's all or nothing. This is his second Wegs Pool Championship. Second. And I know he didn't pick the champion. I knew he ate that. But he had the perfect Final Four, the perfect final. He just obviously had UConn versus Michigan winning. So second title Fish. You're the man. He's now in Northern Arizona, a professor over there. Proud of you. Spend that money wisely, sir. You can always bring it over here to Club Dub. We'll accept it for you.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Am I right?
What's funny is like he'll probably finish with the shirt next year. Like he said his kids really liked UConn, so he picked UConn.
Nice.
Really far.
Well, the kids were right.
The kids were right,
yeah.
and having Michigan in there too. I'm like, so good for him. Anyway, I know you're mad. You finished like third.
Yeah, I finished third.
You got some cheddar cheese.
Yeah, it was okay. It was a good year.
You could have made more, but
yeah,
you were second last year.
I think so. Yeah.
Look at you.
So I'm sniffing. That's what I'm saying.
There was a guy in the first few years. In the first 5 years I did the pool, it was a winner take all. You had to win it. And there was a guy who finished second 3 times. That's why I started extending this places. I'm like, there's no way people are going to quit this pool. So.
Right.
Anyway, who do you got? Who do you got in club?
I had clubbed up. I had the Big Ten.
Okay.
The Big Ten because obviously Michigan wins the title. UCLA, you just mentioned, wins the women's title. So it is the first time in Big Ten history that they sweep both women's and men's college basketball national championships. So,
hey, headquarters right here in Chicago.
Yeah, right. And of course, Big Ten, the men won it in 2000 with Michigan State, and then 1999, the women won it for Purdue. So that was the last time that the Big Ten had won a national championship on either side, men and women. So
love it.
Yeah, clubbed up Big Ten. They won the college football playoff this year.
It's been a big thing.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. You think it's NIL related?
Oh yeah, for sure. The Big Ten is by far they got all the cheddar in the Big Ten.
The cheddar cheese.
A lot of people
They're
go on
huge
and graduate.
schools too.
Yeah, and they graduate and they go on to lead these billion-dollar companies, and it's
we could be hired by Big Ten.
Right.
Fine. I'll be a Big Ten homer. It's fine.
Nice. Yeah.
Good job. Good call. And I'm glad you said, because that was UCLA's women's first championship ever in basketball, which is
I think that was her first time ever getting to a Final Four. I'm
really?
Sure. Yeah.
Right. Didn't play no games.
Yeah.
Didn't play no games.
They knew what they were there for.
Talking about the Final Four. Yeah. Hey, nice segue.
There it is.
We'll talk about the first game, which, as I said, I'm a hater of Danny Hurley for a lot of reasons, but he did have a great game plan against Illinois. I think early in the game, Underwood got out-coached in this game. They slowed the game to a crawl, which is tough for Illinois because they're the more talented team. They were big. Illinois is big, and they got a lot of blocked shots, but they couldn't put the ball in the hole. And in the end, UConn hit 12 threes versus their 6, and Illinois only had 3 assists in the whole game on 19 made baskets. That's terrible. And they out-rebounded them, but it didn't matter. They lose the game 71-62. UConn covers the 1.5-point spread, wins outright, and the under 139.5. So congrats, UConn. You got it done. You got to a title game. What did you think about this ball game?
Well, I mean, your boy Reed, he had to play. You said going into this game he had to play well, and he did play well. He had a double. He had 17 points and 11 rebounds. But that was just the god awful shooting in this game.
The rims. Oh,
that was my biggest takeaway. Was just like it looked like the ugliest game of the tournament by far.
Oh yeah,
and it was only preceded by an uglier game in the national championship. So
that's very true.
No, I mean, I didn't think it. I mean, both teams really didn't turn the ball over. Illinois had 8 turnovers. UConn had 4.
Yep.
I mean, that's literally what it came down to, was basically shot making. So,
well, Wagler had those 2 layups that were just bouncing on the rim, and then they wouldn't go in. One I thought was going to stop on the back of the back iron, and then Solo Ball gets one from 3 that bounces like 4 times and goes in. I'm like, what is going on here? It's just not your night.
No, you know? I mean, you shoot 34%. That's never a good thing.
But UConn shot 36%. It was like it wasn't. I mean, like you said, it was just ugly. That was better for UConn. I felt that Underwood needed to try to figure out a way to full court trap, get the game accelerated, more possessions, because
they doubled
more
their
talented
threes too.
Yeah,
UConn made double the amount of threes. That's the difference in the game.
But yeah, that was the 3rd straight game UConn was out rebounded, and they won all 3 games.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
It is. It's hard to do. And then the second game, which I thought was going to be a good game, I thought it was. We talked about it. It's going to be a tip off. For you. And my dad, Papa Wegs, he's happy too. He's trust me. He won the family pool, and he got, I think, 6th place overall, the tiebreaker. But Michigan just throttled them. 91-73 wasn't even an accurate score. I mean, the game went over 157.5. They were up by 30 with 10 minutes to go. 30. And they just, unlike Illinois in the first game, 22 assists out of 33 made baskets. That's 66%, sir.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
That's sharing the ball.
Yeah. And Lendenberg, their best player, got hurt and basically didn't play the second half.
He played 14 minutes.
My God.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, besides that, why did Arizona play so badly? You think just Michigan was that much better?
I think it's just because I think you just saw it in a championship game. Like, the defense of Michigan really causes a lot of problems, especially the rim protection. Mm-hmm. Their rim protection is the best in the country. And
Mara, 6'7".
I was going to say, it just creates so much dysfunction in offenses. And if you're not making 3-pointers, it's really hard to stretch that defense out. So I think that game said a lot more about Michigan than it did Arizona. Okay. I didn't think Arizona played I don't think they played that bad. I just think Michigan played that well. And then what Michigan does really well was kind of the Achilles heel for Arizona. It made them very uncomfortable. And then once you're chasing a 10-point lead or a 15-point lead against teams that are this good, unless you're, Duke, it's tough. It's a tough battle.
Well, if you don't make threes normally and you're down big and you start shooting threes, that's not a good routine, right? The one thing I thought was big was Jaden Bradley, their point guard for Arizona, got that. He got 2 charges in the first half. Mm-hmm. Cadeau took 2 charges. That was critical because he was on the bench, and they actually kind of cut it to like 4 or 5 points in the first half. I'm like, okay, they're back. They're bouncing back. And then he went to the bench and it was like, whoop, they're up by 14.5 or 15.5.
Yeah.
So it was that. And I think ultimately, not just rim protection, I just felt that the pace of the game, they were pushing pace, what I thought Illinois would do, push pace on Arizona. Because Arizona, I think, in the lane could kind of duke it out with them, like physically. But if it's a fast-paced game, open floor game, Michigan has better shooting. They cruised.
Yeah.
Cadeau.
Yeah, Cadeau had 10 assists, I believe.
Yeah, he only shot like 2 or 3 for 14, but he had 10 assists. He had the charges. He had some steals. He played a great floor game.
Yeah, 5 of 17, 3 for 7 on 3-pointers, but 10 assists, 5 rebounds. There were, I think they had 13 total turnovers, and Arizona had 14. So it just goes to show you, it wasn't like one team just kept turning the ball over.
And it wasn't rebounding. It was just you have to make shots in basketball.
Yeah,
I think you have to make shots.
Like I said, just that defense is just it's a real pain.
Yeah, well, they shot 12 of 27 from 3, which is actually better than Michigan usually shoots. And so they doubled them up again. We've heard this before.
Arizona had 5 assists.
That's the problem. They only had 5 assists to 22. It was driving one-on-one basketball for Arizona, and it was like you're playing the Warriors, the old school Warriors where they're passing the ball around, shooting threes,
you're chasing your ass, and you're hoping that it doesn't go in. Yeah.
Yeah, and they had several alley-oop dunks. That was
Mara's
just like boom, boom,
like just bringing a teardrop down. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the other thing was Tommy Lloyd didn't have his team ready to play. out of the gate, Michigan just was ready to go.
Jumped on them early.
And Arizona was like, "Oh, we're in Final Four now." Like,
well, and I told you in the last pod, I was kind of worried that Arizona finally gets over that hump. Are they kind of gonna like rest on their morals a little bit, or are they actually gonna show up and be like, okay, well, no, we have 2 more games to win, and then we can rest on them.
Everybody was telling they flipped to the favorite in this game at the end. They were the favorite to coming out. Then Michigan flipped to favorite. Then pregame flipped back to Arizona. So somebody was betting them. I guess the public was betting Arizona. So. In the end, Michigan wins, gets to the championship game, and we're entering into the championship game. Michigan was 1-6 all time. 1-6.
Oh, in the national championship.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you had the other end where UConn was 6-0.
They were 6-0 when they reached the championship game, so something had to give. We'll talk about the game, and we'll give you some stats later. This was really played at UConn's pace. I didn't like it. I was sitting at this bar, and I was eating my wings. And I was getting angry and my stomach was getting upset. So I'm like, there is no way that UConn is going to beat this team. Come on. Even though my dad's going to gloat over it and you're going to do well in the pool, I'm not rooting against you. Although I was rooting against Kenny from the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, UConn. I'm like, UConn's not going to win. They're going to lose by double digits. Early in the game, UConn was just doing their thing, like running that stupid offense to like 2 seconds on the clock, hitting shots. And then Michigan couldn't throw the ball in the ocean. They missed their first 8 3-point shots. The only thing they could score is within 2 feet. Did you see the shot chart?
Yeah, where it was like
they made all these shots within like 4 feet of the basket.
Yeah.
Everything else they missed, and it was rough, but they still had the lead at halftime. So that was, to me, I was like, they're definitely going to win.
Yeah,
they had a terrible half.
How badly they played, they still had the lead. Yeah,
they did.
That just that just shows how good their defense is.
It is, but in this game, the only reason why UConn didn't get blown out, UConn out-rebounded Michigan. Mighty Michigan got rebounded. They got 20 offensive boards, dude.
Yeah.
I was getting so mad because they were at that bad end of the court. They missed their first 11 threes. UConn did in the second half, but they kept getting the rebound and just laying it in. It was like the long rebounds Michigan couldn't corral, and UConn was staying within like 6-7 points like that whole time when I thought they should have been up by a bunch more.
Yeah, they took 13 more shots than Michigan in that national championship game. So, I mean, to your point, it was kind of there for the taking for UConn. They literally got everything. They checked a bunch of boxes except for making shots.
That's right.
Like if they were going to beat Michigan,
they needed
to have a perfect storm of things to happen, and they almost got their perfect storm of things to happen. They just forgot to make shots.
They did. So what did Michigan do well? Oh, they made 20 free throws in a row.
Yeah, 25 of 20.
28. That's amazing.
That's really good.
That's why they won. And
opposite of North Carolina.
That's right. Plus 13. And then because they didn't have many assists in this game. They had very few assists in this game. And I thought that's unlike Michigan to do that. I think in the first half they only had like 2. I think they finished with 7 or 8 or something.
Yeah, they finished with 7.
Yeah, but in the end, Michigan, they're just better. And they were better. I mean, but it got down to, give the Fighting Hurleys a lot of credit. They bite your ankle and they do stuff. They got within 4 points. The guy missed. They finally missed free throws, and he missed. He's an 86% shooter. Missed 2 free throws.
Yeah.
And then they with up 4, and I thought that was when Caravan was going to hit the dagger, and he missed it. And then they did hit 2 to finish the game.
Well, I thought the game was over when Mullins missed that 3 to cut it to like 3 or 4 points with like maybe 6 minutes to go.
Okay.
I felt like that was kind of like
that was
the
a
nail
big
on the coffin for UConn. Yeah, that's when I was like, okay, if he makes that, UConn can maybe pull this out.
Sure.
But we were at Michael's watching it.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
But then they had it to 4.
Right.
And they had the ball down 4 with like 25 seconds, like 20 seconds. I mean, UConn's pulled this out of their ass before.
Yeah, crazy shit has happened.
And Caravan missed it. He finally missed one. They made 3 in a row. He missed one, and then they hit the free throws. But so 69-63 final. Here's the stats. First time Big Ten has won the title since the year 2000. That's a while back. First time Michigan won since 1989. Mm-hmm. The only reason why I remember 1989 very well is because that was the Flying Illini. Mm-hmm. That was the best, in my mind, the best Final Four team Illinois ever had. They lose to Michigan on like a backside rebound. The guy put it in with like 4 seconds to go, and they ended up beating Seton Hall in the final. But they had not won one since then. Well, 2-6 now. And then the other thing that was an interesting stat was this is the first team to win the title with 5 transfers. All 5 were transfers.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
That's
Dusty May.
That's interesting. And they got they got Tennessee's big man today too for Michigan. I don't know if you saw that. Dusty May's at it again.
Of course. He's like he must be like, I don't know, man. Do you think he offers like Kohl's cash in addition to NIL?
Nice. No, I just think he's got a lot of. I think he's just got a lot of donor support.
Yeah,
of
I mean,
rich people that
Michigan's
went to
got
school
some
with
money. There's no question about that. But
Dave Portnoy just writing you a blank check, you know.
that's true. Well, they've got the Fab Five. I mean, there's people that are probably chipping in, right?
Tom
I mean,
Brady,
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen Ross, who owns the Dolphins, is
a Michigan,
a Michigan guy,
Yeah.
so he's probably writing some checks. as well.
Harball's.
My God.
Yeah,
So this is it. Michigan's gonna win like 6 in a row now.
maybe that'd be great.
I do like. Did you see his contract? That should have been in Club Dub. Dusty May.
Oh, Dusty May, yeah.
20 years, like $500 million or something like that. Some crazy number. I mean, I'm sure he won't
He'll never see the
finish
end of
20
it,
years,
Yeah.
but that's like basically a lifetime contract.
Yeah, I could think of worse things.
Of course, it's gonna be doing good.
Him and Kirk Cousins' agent must hang out together.
Oh yeah, his agent must make some money too. All right, well, let's flip the script. So college basketball over. Thank you, March Madness. Thank you, Final Four. Great experience. We are done. We're wrapping up the pod at this segment. We're kind of doing the segments. We'll do the Masters today, have a week or so off. We have to decide about the NFL draft thing.
Okay.
And if we do a live draft thing next 2 weeks, and then maybe we'll get Primetime Murphy to give us some above average selections for the Kentucky Derby. So Masters started today. We didn't tape it yesterday. Started today. Forecast has been really nice. No rain like last year. It's hot on Saturday and Sunday. That means the greens will be fast. Some pretty good scores. Pretty good scores out of the gate. So the current top 10 is McIlroy is tied with Sammy. What do you want to say again?
Sam Burns.
Sam Burns, who had 5 under. I don't know what Rose is right now. Justin Rose, is he still?
He's tied for third. He's at 3 under.
Okay, he's at
through
3 under.
17.
He fell. Kitayama is 3 under. What about Scheffler? Is he 2 under or 3 under?
He is 2 under through 16.
Okay, so he's 2 under. Patrick Reed, the captain, he's always there. -3. Jason Day, -3. Shoffley's -2. What about Gary Woodland? He was at 2 under with 14 to play.
Gary Woodland is now 1 under with through 16.
He dropped out.
So,
And then Shane Lowry is -2. So some of the OGs are in there. I like that.
yeah, I mean, like Ginger has always told us, that you gotta hit the ball a certain way to play well at the Masters, and you have to have multiple starts at the Masters. You don't
Okay.
ever get first time winners at the Masters.
That's
Never.
very true.
It's like last time it happened was like in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
debutantes don't do well. When I was reviewing the odds, when we go through the odds now, I'm going to go over what the pre-tournament odds were and then what they were like an hour ago because this thing is constantly changing. So the favorite was Scheffler, makes sense. He was plus 550 pre-tournament. Now he's like plus 290. But what I will tell you, there's only been 7 golfers who have won this 3 times or more.
Okay.
So this would be
He's
his
won it
3rd
twice,
time.
yeah.
He's won it twice. Snead, Gary Player, Nick Faldo, Mickelson, Palmer, Woods, Nicholas.
Nice.
Do we think he's that good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely
Okay.
belongs in that club.
Yeah, and he's great. It's tough to win the Masters 3 times.
Yeah, I would argue he's better than Nick Faldo and Gary Player.
Probably, but they were.
And probably Phil Mickelson.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Like at Mickelson's peak?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good debate.
Yeah.
I wish we had comments. What do you people think out there? Okay, and let's see if he wins the 3rd one. I will give him the tip of the cap. I mean, look, Mickelson. The thing about him in his career, he had to go up against Woods for years.
Yeah, that's
Couldn't win.
Yeah.
He came in 2nd for years, and then it's like he finally broke through and got a couple wins.
Yeah, but Scotty beats a higher amount of better players.
Yeah, I mean,
think
golf
now
is better
in
now
his
than it
career.
was then.
Yeah.
We know that. So these are 2 names that pre-flop, if we would have done this with
Yeah.
Ginger yesterday, it would have been a lot different. DeChambeau was plus 1,000 pre-flop, and so was Rahm plus 1,000. So that's 10 to 1. Now they're 66 to 1, DeChambeau, and 60 to 1. And that's because these guys have stunk up the gym or the course. DeChambeau is plus 4, and Rahm is now plus 6. So I'll jump to this just because it makes sense. To make the cut or to miss the cut, DeChambeau was plus 500 and Rahm was plus 580. Those are looking like pretty good bets right now.
Yeah, and John Rahm did finish 6 over. So
yeah,
I know that it was
through 16.
He was
okay.
he was kind of the end of the day here. Yeah, but the Live Tour is not having a very good showing right now. That's for sure.
That's right. Take that, Liv. Take your money and run with it.
That's right. DeChambeau's gonna be back before you know it.
Exactly.
I wonder where Koepka is. Even though he's not technically a live guy anymore. Brooks Koepka is tied for 10th. He's 100.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
They're doing fine.
McIlroy, as we said, is at the top of the board. He is plus 1,200 pre-flop, but now he's plus 310. Sorry. He's now the last repeat champion, though, in the Masters was Tiger Woods in 2002.
Yeah.
Do you think that McIlroy can repeat?
He definitely has the game to do it. He's been dealing with back injuries, though. Okay. So I would be a little worried. I think it's more of like the longer it goes, the less I like him to like. The less I like his odds of winning.
He's got to build a lead because he might.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of that pressure is now obviously gone with him winning last year.
Sure.
So he might be a little bit more free and stuff like that. I just don't know how. I don't know how healthy he is right now. That's the only thing I would worry about if I had a future on him.
Sure. Look, I always bet against him every time because he was choking until last year. But maybe if he breaks through,
he still almost choked last year too.
Oh yeah. Well, I know he did. I was betting on it and I lost. But yeah, last repeat champion. That's 24 years ago. That's a long time.
That is a minute.
You got Aberg. How do you say it? Or Aberg? Aberg. He was plus 1,400. Now he's plus 1,900. We talked about Schauffele. He's plus 1,400 pre-flop. Now he's plus 1,050.
That's probably where I would put my money on anybody right now.
Schauffele.
Xander Schauffele. Yeah.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah. He's played really well. He managed the course very well in his first round. I did get a chance to watch quite a bit of him this morning when he was playing. And I mean, he just a couple putts just a couple lips here, just a couple inches there, and he's probably 3 or 4 under as well, and right there at the top of the leaderboard. So
he really likes a couple lips.
Yeah, I like how he's playing. He likes to fade the ball, which usually favors this golf course a little bit. He hits it far enough. Yeah, I like Xander Schauffele right now. One of the probably top 3 short games on the tour.
Well, still 10-1, 10.5-1 is pretty good odds.
Value. Yeah,
that's good.
I would take it.
What about this guy, Sam Burns? He was 70-1 pre-flop. Up to it said in my because I didn't put him down. He was so far down the card, I didn't put him on.
Yeah.
I needed Ginger to tell me the long shot guys. He's obviously at the top of the leaderboard. He's plus 1150 now. His best finish at the Masters was in 2023, tied for 29th. So still long shot, but 11.5-1, a lot worse than the 70-1.
He's from Louisiana.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, that's because just the guy says Sam Burns.
Sam Burns, yeah, Verity. But it's interesting. This year too, he finished tied for 21st, and then at the Players he tied for 13, but he missed 2 other previous cuts before that. So it's not like he's been on a heat or anything. He's been a good player in the past. Like he's had good seasons.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would consider him like a contender quite yet, but I mean he's playing well. He's 29, so he's about in that prime as far as playing this course enough to know where to play.
If you can still get a top 10 finish, maybe maybe you get that at like 3 or 4-1. That's still good value.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so a couple other names that I put on here. Cam Young, he's fallen down. He was like the number 3 player in the world coming in, but now he's 40-1. So he didn't have a great first day. Fitzpatrick was another name that was on here that was 20-1. Now he's 66-1. He fell apart. Tommy Fleetwood. Now Fleetwood,
he doubled the last hole by the way.
He was at 3 under.
Fitzpatrick did, yeah.
Oh, Fitzpatrick
was even and then doubled 18.
Oh wow.
Then it's raced 2 over.
But Fleetwood is up there. He's -1. He was 20-1 coming in. He's 19-1 now. But I did like his top 5 finish plus 430. Like 4-1 is a pretty good number. I kind of liked him coming in. Matsuyama has dropped off from 25-1 to 40-1. McIntyre is way down, 28-1 to 66-1.
Yeah.
But here's our guy. These are our guys. Justin Rose, man, 28-1 coming in, 10.5-1 now because he's up there, and he was runner-up last year. He was plus 650 to do the top 5 at FanDuel before the tournament.
Wow,
pretty good value.
That is good value.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Who's Min Woo Lee?
His sister plays on the women's tour. He's Australian, actually, believe it or not. Yeah.
He fell off.
Yes.
He was 30-1. Now he's 350-1.
Let's see. Go ahead.
Now here's one that I was really trying to get last night. Colin Morikawa kept complaining he had a back injury from a couple weeks ago, and all the gambling podcast guys are saying, "Oh, put him in matchups." So I'm listening to that pod about a day ago, about 5 o'clock yesterday. I could not find him even listed except on the to win, which his odds dropped. It's 33-1 when I looked at it initially. It dropped to like 50 to 1.
Yeah, he was 2 over today.
But he's okay. I couldn't even get him to miss the cut. I couldn't find any bets for him. And the Vegas guy still had him up. They had him in matchups, like him against Justin Rose or something. And that's a good way to bet. If you guys really want to bet head to head, because it's a 2 outcome situation. It's not like a field situation.
Right.
But Morikawa is still playing decent, even though he's 120 to 1 now.
Yeah, he made 4 bogeys today,
Yeah.
which is tough. But yeah, he's 2 over. He's tied for 40th. So we'll see. I think that just shows that they don't really know about his health. I think that's what that would tell me.
Uncertainty.
Yeah, and they don't want to get burned. Yeah.
Whereas the captain, Patrick Reed, 33 to 1 to going in. I knew that Ginger was going to say this guy's the best bet. He said it last year.
Yeah.
7 to 1 to be
most profitable bet in over the last 10 years.
Exactly. 7 to 1. Of course, he's up there right now.
Yeah.
Now it's plus 800 to win. He's in top 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's a machine. He knows the course.
He loves the course. Yeah, he loves playing at Augusta. And he likes playing hard courses. He likes to elevate his game at
like
hard
US
courses.
Open.
Like in Doral, like the courses more in the south where you have to hit it, like I said, in certain spots and play it to certain
targeted.
Yeah.
Koepka, we talked about him. He kind of fell off. He's above the cut line. Maybe
he's even.
Yeah, he's even. Okay.
He's tied for 19th.
He was 35 to 1, now he's 60 to 1. And then I wanted long shots.
His scorecard looks like a Christmas tree. He made five birdies, and it looks like 4 he made 5 birdies and 5 bogeys today in this round. So he saw every bit of Augusta today.
Well, he's doing my kind of golf, up and down, straight up and down. The long shot I was trying to, figure out this would be good, but apparently it's not. It's JJ Spawn.
Yeah.
He was 60 to 1. And he was 11 to 1 to be in the top 5. He's 5th ranked in the world, but he's at like 120 to 1 now. So he's not doing so great. We talked about the debutantes not doing well, but were there any debutantes, like first timers, that could possibly hit the top 10? I didn't recognize anybody on the list. So.
Yeah, I don't like any of them, to be honest. No, I think if you were going to maybe start wanting a live bet, you could look at somebody like maybe Victor Hovland.
Okay.
He didn't play very well today.
No,
he was 3 over today, but that's somebody who can get hot and get the driver going.
Sure.
And he's one of the best iron wedge players on tour. But honestly, when you look at the top 10, there's not a lot of surprises. Like you said, it's kind of like the stapled guys.
Sure.
You see more surprises in a negative way than in a positive way, like John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, things of that nature. But maybe Max Homa too. You can he's even right now. He's tied for 19th.
Make a push.
He can make a push. But yeah, there's not a lot of and Nick Taylor. I do like Nick Taylor.
Okay.
Nick Taylor's a good player, Canadian. So maybe he can break through, right? So we'll see. But no, it should be a good weekend of golf. The best Saturday to take a nap on in the whole year is this Saturday. So it's the best Saturday nap of the whole year. So get excited.
Okay, I'm excited.
Gym Nance, it's
Nance,
like 1:30. You're falling asleep.
Is Vern Lundquist still doing that?
I don't
He's always by the 16th, par 3.
Yeah, the Eamon's Corner or whatever. Yeah.
So we just reviewed DeChambeau 5 to 1. If you had that to miss the cut, pretty good. Rahm plus 580, another good number. But Freddie Couples, they were crapping on Freddie Couples. He was minus 650 to miss the cut, right?
They were
miss the cut.
Yeah.
Oh, did he fall off?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was right there for a
while.
while.
He's 6 over now, I believe. He's tied with John Rahm. Yeah, and so is Minwoo Lee.
Oh, Freddie.
Yeah. Freddie.
He started off so high. He was minus 2.
He went birdie, and then he decided he got to the back. He had a 9 on a par 5 today.
Oh, he went Jimmy Wegs.
Yeah, he went 9, 5, 6.
Oh, that's
and 3 straight holes. And I don't care what course
you're
playing. That's not very good.
God damn it, odds makers, you were right.
Yeah, so he's a goner, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Hopefully. But anyway, so let's go back to the group here. So we know who's in the top 10.
Yeah.
You talked about Hovland and Homa being maybe guys that can come on. But of this group, you still would bet on Scheffler, or you think you would like you said the X-Man, Schauffele?
Yeah, like Schauffele.
You don't like Sam Burns to win. Would you bet him in the top 10?
If you want to sprinkle some cheese, sure.
Some cheese?
You're not going to get very good value is the problem.
Now you have. Pre-flop, you would have been.
Yeah, I was going to say pre-tournament,
I still think Reed, man. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, he's the guy.
This was it. 7 to 1.
That's his guy.
Little cheddar cheese, man.
Yeah.
Would have been good. Thanks, Ginger. I hope everything's going okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, Sunday is Masters Sunday for me. I don't do a lot. It's the last day I have live TV for like 5 months because I'm like, I turn off the live TV. I don't need any sports, NBA, whatever, NFL draft, NHL. Sorry,
No playoffs.
no.
You go to a bar and watch.
I'll go to a bar. I'll watch it. I'll watch NBA or NHL at the bar. I'll even go for the draft. I'll watch it at a bar. I don't need to consume it live.
Yeah.
Then I just look at my phone.
Maybe I might join you on that then.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly. So saves a couple bucks, but
you go to because we're gonna spend too much time at the beach and
it's summertime.
Yeah,
summertime, baby. Got softball coming up.
Summertime shy.
This Mark's trying to get me to do another show. I'm like, you don't understand. Summertime shy. We got softball.
Yeah.
We got O'Donovan's.
Right.
We got volleyball.
Keep going.
We got golf. You're a golf guy.
Yeah, we got golf.
We got
Primetime
Murphy. I'm talking to you. Oh yeah, for sure. Primetime Murphy. We're getting that foursome. Remember we talked about it last week. Where are you? I didn't hear any messages from you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, please, Art, please.
Matt Stanford is texting me right now. He wants to get back in. But yeah, Wolfpack's going to be Wolfpacking.
Yeah.
What
nice.
Is Jordan in the Wolfpack now?
I guess.
He's got to show up, though.
Yeah, we can get it. We'll get him.
We didn't even talk about bowling. Wasn't the playoffs this week?
Oh, yeah, we won.
Playoffs?
Yeah, the playoffs.
Elimination.
Just hoping we can win a game. No, that was a good time. So we did win Tuesday. The first game we won by a pin.
One pin.
Yeah, so I had to strike on the last shot in the 10th for us to win by one.
So you had to hit a turkey. You didn't do the turkey.
No, I had to get the last strike.
Okay.
The last singular strike. I had to fill 20 pins for us to win by one.
Got it.
And I got a spare. I left the 10 pin, made the 10 pin, and then struck on the fill. If I would have gotten 9, we would have tied. So I'd struck for us to win. And then the second game, we were down 79 going into the 10th frame.
79?
And we ended up winning by 6. We pulled it out. So
I didn't do the math.
Jordan,
just 4 bowlers.
Yeah, between Jordan and I, Jordan threw the last 6 strikes the entire game. He got hot. Yeah, lefty. Yeah, lefty. Yeah, I got to do the other hand. And then I doubled in the 10th for us to win. So I needed the first 2 to shut it out and
advance. And so how many teams are?
There are, I think, 6 teams left now. Yeah, They did a really fucked up bracket because we're going to get an odd number in the finals, which is stupid because they took 12 to the bracket, which doesn't make any sense at all to me.
Unless 4 have a bye.
No, there's no buys. That's why there was only 3 divisions. Yeah, it's
so you're going to have 3.
You're going to have 3 teams
against each other.
Yeah, which is stupid, but that's whatever.
It's fine.
It's stupid because you can't put any pressure on anybody. I feel
right because there's 3 different teams.
Yeah.
Who's going?
Well, then
next?
we're all bowling on different pairs, different lanes. If you think about it, unless we're going to move every game, I don't know. I don't know how that works. So we'll see what happens. But hey, we just got to bowl the team in front of us. We do our job.
Yeah, you do your job.
Fine. Yeah.
So one more to get to the next
championship.
to the money level.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what. So
we'll have to have a big group come out for that last night too.
Tuesday.
Do some. Yeah.
What day is that?
The 21st is the last night.
Oh, that's right before the draft.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe we get a group of the folks to come out and get a little rowdy.
Sure.
Maybe do.
I'll get rowdy. Yeah. I'll get rowdy.
Nice. In the heads of the other team. I can kind of tell though. We definitely have a little bit of a mental edge.
So what's in the seating wise? Where are you in the seating?
We were the 2nd overall seed in our our bracket, if you will. So, but the first seed got upset.
Yeah.
We got knocked off. So we will we'll get the 4th seed on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So
nice work.
Yeah.
Nice work. So this weekend,
survive in advance.
Survive in advance. What's the plan this weekend?
I don't know. Hopefully doing some Wolfpack.
Okay, Wolfpacking.
Wolfpacking on Friday, maybe.
Gotta do some Wolfpacking.
Maybe Saturday. I don't know.
Well, I'm supposed to have a date on Saturday. Doesn't mean I can't cancel it.
Yeah. Or right? Or you just bring me along. I'll just hang out.
It's a bad sign when a girl goes, well, because she's a suburban one. And I'm like, oh boy. I love when people on the dating app, first of all.
Like, what suburban where?
I don't know where she lives because she put Logan Square on the app.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm like, oh, you live in Logan. She's like, well, I just put that on my app. I'm like, oh boy.
So
you're one of these.
You're starting out on a lie already.
I know. That's step 1.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, but then she's like, oh yeah, I'm probably just gonna. But then I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening with this one because a week ago we agreed. It's a long story. We had communicated before. Finally got around to meeting. She's gonna show up, I hope. But she's like, oh, Logan Square probably has better parking. I'm like, okay. So I picked this place in Logan last night. Sent her a Logan spot. And I actually haven't been there. It's called Gretel, but it's related to Little Bad Wolf. You ever been to Little Bad Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good burgers, whatever.
Yeah, great food. Yeah.
Good food. I'm sure it's similar over there. And then she's like, oh, that's practically in Humboldt Park. I'm like, huh? I'm like, first of all, you live in the suburbs.
Why
You have
does
no
that matter?
idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea what anything is. Secondly, she's like, West Loop has better parking. I'm like, West Loop? Have you ever driven there?
Yeah, no.
She basically like, well, I'm just gonna get a hotel in West Loop and stay the night. I'm like,
Why wouldn't you just get a hotel in Humboldt Park or wherever you guys are going, or whatever the
why
hell?
do you stay at the Jimmy Wegs Palace?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
nice. Yeah.
Like, what are we talking
Maybe
about?
she's
here?
a classy woman, you know? I don't know.
But
She
I
thinks
get,
very highly of
I
herself,
understand she
even though
doesn't
she's
wanna-
lying about her location. I don't know. There's a lot
I
of red
understand
flags
she doesn't
here.
want to drink and drive. I commend that.
Yeah, that's great.
Ubers do go to the suburbs, by the way.
Right.
And,
Nice. And Metro.
and Metro,
Yeah.
but it's like, I don't know. So anyway, that's Saturday. We're meeting at 7. We'll see what happens. Women like this cancel all the time. So
Yeah.
I'll let you know, but
Yeah.
I'm
Sunday.
available tomorrow.
You will play golf Sunday morning with us?
I mean, I can try.
Yeah.
I
And
haven't
it's going to be in the
picked up a club.
70s at like 8 a.m. It's going to be
Oh,
nice.
that's
It's
nice.
supposed to rain Sunday at like late afternoon. That's why
Okay.
we're going to try to get it. Like,
I mean, I'm
quick
open.
night.
I'm
There's going to
open.
be a quick night. It's not going to be
Quick
a
9.
full
Yeah, quick
18,
9. You
yeah.
played with me before. It's always quick.
Yeah, exactly.
To the parking lot.
So we'll do that Sunday morning, and then we got
Okay.
some hockey. We got some rugby going on.
Yeah, you're going hockey and rugby.
The Hounds.
The Hounds. Release the Hounds.
Nice. Yeah.
You ever played rugby?
No.
You're probably good at rugby.
Nah, I don't think so.
Strong.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm fast.
But my
I
low
just-
center of gravity sucks. Yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know.
Fall over?
Oh, if I fall over, but
Yeah.
I just feel like it's got to take a certain mentality. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to break a few fingers, maybe a couple toes. You know, what are you going
Yeah.
to
I just, I think I'd rather play like football or hockey or something. I don't know. It does not
do?
look like
You like the
fun.
pads on.
Yeah. And I don't know the rules entirely either, which
It's
is,
a little confusing.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all like piling up on each other, and the ball squirts out, and
You
the
can,
guy
like,
just
kick
throws it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you can kick it.
When can you kick it?
You can drop kick it
You can drop kick. Well, that
at
can
any
be
point in
scored.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to go through the upright.
Well, no, that's a try, I think, is what they call that.
I thought that's a touchdown.
Well,
A try.
you touchdown, but I think the try is the kick.
Oh, they try like
Yeah.
a kick, an attempt.
Yeah. So
We got to look this up.
But you can but you can kick it with possession as like a pass.
No, I know.
Yeah, which is
It's
crazy.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense at all.
Well, it's a way to advance the ball. I think it's like almost like in hockey where they throw it down the other end of the ice
Okay.
and get a change. So
Okay.
it's almost like you're in a bad spot. You'd rather just give up possession than give up points.
Well, like
maybe.
punting,
Yeah,
like punting the football,
right.
but you don't get to get the ball back.
You can recover it in rugby.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's-
but not-
well, I guess the ball's a free for all. Just
Yeah.
whoever's got the ball, run around, kick it. Just long as you don't kick the guy in the balls. That probably happens too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They also see the guy. Is that when they like pick the guy up so they throw the ball? There's like a
I think
throw
it's when the ball goes out of bounds or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
and they literally like pick up a guy like
the scrum.
grab it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
scrum. Yeah.
But you need those guys to like go
I'll
really
work on my
fast.
terminology and report back next
Yeah,
week.
please, please. This could be a total. I mean, people are listening for rugby, obviously. Love
Obviously.
rugby content. But hey, follow us at Side Action Pod on X, Side Action Podcast on Instagram. Follow me at Wexpo on X on Instagram. Don't forget, I got TikTok.
Yeah.
It sounds like the Wolfpack's going to put some TikToks up this weekend.
Yeah. Nice. And I'm Coop. You can check me on Instagram at Dalton Cooper and on X at Mr. Grumpy Gills. Again, we are the Side Action Podcast. Make sure to follow us on the socials. I don't know, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Like
You
us.
can see our ugly faces on YouTube if you'd like.
I think you'll see us again for the draft. We're discussing it.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
probably do a live stream at the draft. I know that I put a little feeler out for Foreshadows. They could do that again.
Hmm.
The network wants to do a simulcast thing. We'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, and I think WRMN's doing a stream for the draft too.
Really? So you
Yeah.
could do that too. We got three streams.
Yeah,
though.
you could literally go out with us. You could be a correspondent.
Let's.
Knights
Well, yeah.
of Columbus.
Oh, you're gonna do it from there.
Yeah,
from
they're
the
doing it
radio.
from a live. Yeah, they're doing it from a live location.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna be live on the radio.
The shadow.
Yeah, we'll see.
Anyway, TBD.
All right.
Enjoy
Love you
your
guys.
weekend.